Basically, TLDR is like synchronize your cooldowns around your team's pressure, corner cover, positioning, and then you can like look to take like tight off angles and things like that. Okay. You need to nade this, so absolutely freaking nade this, because you cannot let, like, you have map control and they're rotating. You need to nade this, and this is not a hard nade either. This is not a hard nade. Just right there. You're gonna hit super. You're gonna hit Sigma. And you have a relatively probably like a 50-50 chance of landing nade as well. Excuse me, forcing lamp as well. Yeah, you'd force lamp. Yeah, you'd definitely force lamp. So like you nade this here and you'd zap them down. Yeah, they'd be like below half HP. They'd be like a third HP. They'd probably nade that or lamp that. So you need to lamp nade that. That's like every single time without fail. You need to make it to the point, like honestly, like Fried Wiener's kind of being sloppy here. Like if he knows he's playing into Ana, this shield needs to be angled a little higher. He's angling it too low. This is actually very easy to nade. Now theoretically you can play around that by nading underneath it, but he's not even being as tight with this as he could be. And now your window of opportunity to nade is gone, because you can no longer safely peek this to nade it, and the value of the nade here is going to be reduced because your team is not going to be in a position to punish it because you do not have your bubbles. So yeah, so you nade this, but it's completely worthless. Like, what else? This super can literally just hard focus on blocking nade now, and even if you did land it, there's no follow-up. So your timing is completely like just trash, like absolutely trash. I don't know what Moxie's doing. Moxie's brain dead, I swear. No idea what that was all about, but that's a GM player. And again, we're missing. Do you see how you miss the cycle here too? Look. 3, 2, 1. There's a projected bubble. Where's my nade? Right? Where's my nade? Right? This might have actually like gotten a kill, but no, we're not nading this. So because we don't have nade, because we just used it 2 seconds ago. Nice sleep. That's a big sleep. Did I say big, nice nade? Big sleep, whatever. You know what I meant. Nade's fine, does the job. Good cover usage. Probably would have held my sleep dart a little bit there, but that's fine. But then you just kind of forgot about Moxie, who just pops you in the head. Still winnable though. So it could have been a little cleaner with cover usage, but the big problem is your nade timing there. You missed your nade opportunity, and then instead of waiting for the next opportunity, you chunked it literally between fights. I'm not super in the loop. Okay, this is what we're talking about in terms of nade timing, okay? Because if you look at this, you're like, how the flip does this nade hit? Okay, well, it's because there's a million different things like shooting a super from different angles, and there's like an actual combat. Like, the point is that you nade off of your team's pressure cycles. You synchronize your pressure, not only because it's more likely that you're going to land the cooldown because there's more distractions for that diva, for that Rhine, but also it makes it so that if you do land this nade, it's going to have more value, right? So there's the nade on super, right? It's not like your team's not in a position to follow up off of this. They're literally in the middle of the enemy team. So you're going to force lamp here, or you're going to kill super, right? So well done. Nice job.
Heroes never die.
No. I mean, I don't know. It's only a no because you don't see super actively swinging, and yeah, your team is engaged, but I want, like right now, like here, okay, so here's the problem. Here's the problem. Your team is pushing up, and look at where they're taking the fight. You see this? I actually need you to push up here. I need you to push up all the way up here. Because like, look at where your team is set up right now.
You're going to be okay.
You need to go up. You need to go up and save nade. This nade doesn't do jack. You're not doing jack. You're still not doing jack. Now you're doing something, and you miss the sleep dart. Again, where do you think the fight is happening, right? Can you imagine if you were still back here, right? Good adjustment here. I also respect the patience here. But I'm a little tilted to the fact that we literally missed another nade. And pack it A, boys. Probably should have waited. I mean, not probably should have, but probably could have waited until Rhino had jumped as well. But you actually missed a nade in a Rhino. and you miss a sleep on a Ryan, and then you get punished for it. Because look what happens. You miss a nade, you miss the sleep, and while you're missing these cooldowns, look at your positioning. You're jumping completely out in the open. And now you're going to be dove, and you're going to die either to Moxie shooting you, or you're going to die to Dove, who's going to punish you for not having cooldowns. Like, this is the thing, is like using cooldowns there is expensive, right? There's a payoff because you're going to kill super for it if you land one of them, but it's expensive, right? So this is where you would go, okay, I want you to nade this, save your sleep dart, and don't position like a complete jackass. That's the goal, right? Because you're in the right position, but you stand out in the open, you jump up and down like a pogo stick, and then you miss both cooldowns, so you get punished for it. So my takeaway for this is the timing was okay, but land the nade, and please don't jump up and down and stand out in the open, because this fight is like completely chunked because of that. Okay, there we go. Now, would I like this nade to be on backline and not on super? Yes. But there you go. Rhino goes in. To be honest, Rhino kind of feeds, because Rhino should not be slamming into this composition. Slamming into double, like triple CC is probably one of the stupidest things that you could do. But, like, there you go. There's some pressure, right? I just want to see that actually hit backline, preferably, though, instead. A lot of chaos. And again, the timing here. Look at your team, and look at when you nade. Look at your. So I know that you're nading for Wub here, but it's not happening. It's just not happening. He's dead. It's over. Wait for Deadshot or Rhino or Vulcan. Like think about it right now. This is where you would like theoretically have a nade available, right? For this kind of stuff, right? Now you're in a position right now to where you can't really be nading, but this is where you would want to nade if you're going to nade. So timing of when we're looking for cooldowns. Problem. Placement of those cooldowns, specifically nade, also a problem. I don't want you nading a spot. I want you nading a person. And I know that sounds like dumb, well, duh, but you can see in your body language that you're just like, oh, I see red, I chunk my nade. No, it should be, I'm nading that brig. I'm nading super. If you hit multiple targets, amazing. But you need to nade, be specific with your placement. Do not turn off your brain, because otherwise you're going to end up getting situations where it's like, oh, that was unlucky. Oh, that was unlucky. We've seen at least 2 nades in this VOD that get no value because you're just slightly too lazy with your placement. And then another nade where it could have gotten more or could have been placed better if you'd actually put a little more effort into it. Be patient, be patient. Just patience. He's gonna shield. He's got a monkey in his backline. Listen to me. He's got a monkey in his backline, and he has a Zarya and an Ana directly in front of him. Do you really think he's going to swing on that? There's zero chance that he swings there for either nade or sleep. And you chunked your nade again. You actually didn't even hit Vulcan with it. I'm not sure if you're trying to hit like this here, but you chunked your nade too. You're missing a lot of nades, and now you don't have either, so you're gonna die. Because this fight was very winnable. Instead, you throw both cooldowns, you chunk both cooldowns, and because you don't get value out of it, you're dead. Because remember, if you're not pressuring the enemy team with your cooldowns, you're getting low value, and you're also exposing yourself unnecessarily. Because here's the deal. If I'm playing Ana, and I nade the enemy backline, and I hit the enemy backline with a nade, the diva is not likely to go dive me to pressure me for not having nade. Because she's going to be too focused on protecting her own extremely now vulnerable backline. So if you use nade and sleep there and miss both, it's not just that, oh, I didn't get value out of those cooldowns. You're also exposing yourself to being dove, because the diva isn't thinking, oh, I have to peel my backline. They're all purpled and my Rhino slept. She's thinking, oh, well, that Ana just wasted both cooldowns. Now I can die for it. Here's the thing, Chad, is like you can actually be a lot more aggressive with your cooldowns, even into relatively divey comps, if you land them. Because if you land them, then you're putting out a lot of pressure that allows you to get away with doing stupid stuff. But if you chunk them, not so much. Now, I'm not saying go fish for nades and sleeps against Doomfist comps and you don't even care about it, but you're going to get extra exposed if you fish for them and miss them. Oh no, that's bad. Oh man, was that Matrix? I look like we just missed it. I mean, it was gonna be Matrix, but we also missed it. Actually, it might not have been Matrixed if you had placed it properly. Yeah, so you literally missed it. You missed it. Chill. Don't panic. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Good positioning here, by the way. But you haven't seen Monkey Bubble. It's coming out at any point in time. You know, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, right? Here it comes. And then you chunk your nade into it. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not it. Big grab. Unfortunate. Good. Good nade. Don't worry about it. Too early. Too early and the placement's not good either. Watch. Dive. You know shield is coming, right? Wait, you actually clunk it. You actually got it through. So you shouldn't get it through. So normally what you want to do is your monkey, so this is like a little bit of micro, but you're playing up against Sigma. You know that he's going to shield here. So you need to like dive, he shields, and then you can nade around the shield, right? But you actually, again, you literally just clunk it. You just miss it. Like this one isn't easy to hit for sure. Not as easy as the ones that we've missed earlier, but you missed it. You missed it, right? Or you weren't in a good position to actually land it. So, like, here's the thing with Ana. Your job, so for the most part here, your positioning has been okay. You're not missing a lot of shots. Your nano usage has been fine. Your positioning has been mostly fine, okay? The only thing you really have to think about is really making sure those cooldowns count. Like, to be honest, this meta, when it comes to landing cooldowns, it's so easy. It's so easy. Your monkey go in, you find a target, you throw a nade, and that's it. And you're going to hit it. Like, you're going to hit it 8 out of 10 times, right? It's not difficult. You don't really have a whole, and it's only like that one cooldown that you really have to land, and then the rest, then your value is basically like taken care of, right? It's these instant bursts of value that you need to be hitting, okay? But you're missing them. It's like being in having a part in a play where you go up to stage and you say, and I don't know why she said that. I'm just thinking of a random line, right? That's the only line you say in the entire play, and you go up and you say, why don't these say was it is, and everybody boos and throws tomatoes at you. You had one job. So I'm not saying that to humiliate you. Obviously, your mechanics are good enough to consistently land those nades. You're 4.2 essentially. So if you're missing them, it's because you're just not really putting enough emphasis on them. Okay. I need you to focus more on landing these cooldowns because it's really, really frustrating. Probably just nano this to you could just nano him. You could just nano him. Oh, you could just nano. You need to nano this just to go. You're up 2. Don't greed this. Just go. Just nano him. Keep him alive. Burn the monkey down. He'll do you a favor by burning down super. Oh man. And now you nano after you have already failed sleep dart and your mercy's already dead. This is getting tough. This is tough, man. This is tough. We cannot be doing this. At your skill level, this kind of stuff is just not forgivable. Okay, again. Now they're no longer on Sigma. They're on Zarya. So you do not need to wait. because you know that this person is probably going to get bubble. So that means that there's only personal bubble. So if you land a nade on a Moxie or on Dove or bombs or even the rallying Brig, there's your value. Or Brig and Zarya and force personal bubble a little early. Great. So let's see what we got here. But nade it. You're standing out in the open. You just chunked a sleep dart into a bubble. You just naded yourself. Okay, fix the positioning, please, and actually look for cooldown value when your monkey's going in. Your monkey needs this cooldown to land, to take pressure off of him so that he can actually build his primal before he dies. Oh, wow. Okay. Did we even land a single nade? Did we even land? Who were we nading here?
Get in there.
Who are we looking to nade? Super? I mean, he's jumping in. So once again, clonk, womp womp. You could have naded our Hanzo here, the backline. You could have the Zarya to force personal bubble early. You could have held on to nade if you weren't sure, and then kept yourself alive. But instead, we've chunked both of our cooldowns, and now we're dead. And also, again, sleeping a Winston bubble. Like, come on, brother. You know that he's getting bubble. Like, not only should Super bubble himself, but actually, I guess he's trying to save projected. But like, really, Fried Wiener should be bubbling this, right, for the aggressive backline trait, considering it's a nano monkey as well. So you have no shot of landing this sleep dart. Literally no shot. Okay? You do 3, 2, 1 now, though. Like, look at this. Freest sleep dart in the world. Freest sleep dart in the world. Absolutely free. And look at you. Nothing. You've literally done nothing this entire fight. And nothing about it was hard either. And you're gonna lose this now. Yep, you threw it. Okay. Now, again, don't get baited here. Okay? Don't get baited here. Bubble's coming out, I promise you.
Get here.
Nade. Now you nade. But you don't got it. You don't got it. As you can see, that's the committal. That's where the enemy team is coming out. So you either hit them early before super bubbles as they come out, or you wait until, like, you literally just wait, bubble breaks, then you nade. You did neither. You did neither. Was that hard? Now you're probably gonna die here because I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna chunk your sleep dart early and die. That's what I'm betting the farm on. But was this that hard? They walk out into your team space. You press the button. Brilliant. You hit 3 people. You hit 3 people. That's gonna force personal. This Brig is gonna have to back off a little bit. Brilliant. Nice job. I'm proud of you. Now don't chunk the sleep dart, please. Oh man, that shouldn't have worked. I don't know how that worked. Fried Wiener is just chunking these bubbles, dude. I don't know what his deal is. Yeah, he just chunks a bubble. So like let me be very clear. This was a feed from you. This sleep dart. This was a feed. It's the same thing as a nade on third attack, where this guy's getting Zarya bubble, and he's gonna Winston bubble immediately after. There's almost no chance that this lands. Right. So you're no rush here either, because Super misses his jump. You see where he jumps? Look at where he jumps. He's not on you. So just run. And honestly, like, you could just run back here and do the little punch animation. He's gonna bubble. And then you're just gonna kite, and he will actually will not chase you. He'll stop chasing you. And then if he jumps you again, you'll have your sleep dart and he won't have bubble. Still winnable. Oh my gosh, dude. It's a primaling monkey. It's a primaling monkey, dude. It's a primaling monkey. You can sleep him now after jump and you're totally fine. Do not rush these sleep starts, guys. Like, do not. And you don't even get an opportunity to find nade value. Holy crap. Still winnable. Still winnable. It is. You win it. Victory. Holy crap, though. Okay, so here's my feedback. Learn your cooldown timing windows and actually put effort and focus into using the button. Because it is astonishing how many easy sleeps and easy nades we miss entirely because we're either rushing things, panicking, or whatever. Now, maybe this is because we're nervous because, oh no, I'm 4.2 and now I'm putting like a 4.5k game. That's fine. That's understandable. But don't worry about it, man. They're used to this crap. They're used to like plebs, you know, being in their games. They're used to masters players being in their games, right? So I don't know what the deal is or why this is an issue for you, but this is your priority. Whether it's nerves, whether it's not focus, whether it's literally your mechanics just aren't as good as I'm thinking there, which I find that very hard to swallow. But that's your weakness. And what you need to do is go work on that. Either that's through like chilling out a little more, like actually focusing on landing the cooldowns. Because again, your job isn't hard. You just have to land the cooldowns at the right time, and that's basically all you have to do. And they're not even particularly hard to land. Like you're not sleeping tracers or sombras. You're sleeping monkeys, which is not hard. Not monkeys jumping in the air, but monkeys once they land, once the projected bubble expires, you walk into the bubble and you sleep them. And you're going to land that 9 times out of 10 if you're focused. And again, nades aren't hard. We're not nading behind Rhine Shield or playing on Diva Matrix. You're playing around Zarya bubbles. You're playing around Winston bubbles. That's so easy. That's like level 1 stuff. You know what I'm saying? So there was nothing complicated about the reason why this fight was as hard as it was. It was simply your cooldown usage was leaving much to be desired.